Hello and welcome back to Mom Help Monday. I am Kirsten Reeder, founder of the Vibrant Mom Society, author of Joy in Motherhood, and most importantly, mom of three. And here we are, part 4 of our series of how to get things done. Now, today we are going to be talking about putting it all together and keeping it going. So in part 1, we talked about how you need to get all of those things in your head just out there. In part 2, we talked about plugging it into your schedule so that it actually gets done. Part 3, we talked about setting your expectations and why sometimes they are part of the problem. And in part 4, today, we are going to talk about keeping it up because I don't know about you, but I am the kind of person that I can get really excited about something and be really into it for like a week or a month. Maybe if it's something super awesome, it'll be like 2 months. But then my brain just wants something new and something interesting. And so it will just completely forget to do that thing that I have been doing for all of this time. Completely crazy, I don't know. But that's how my brain works. And so this part was very hard for me. So if I can do it, then I know that you can. So first part of keeping it going is to download the schedule sheet that I created for you. It gives you the place to write down your to-do list, to organize it, and then on the flip side, plug it into this schedule, so that you actually have like that record that you can pick up and look at. If you can even take a screenshot of it for your phone to have it as an electronic version, or you can just type it into your notes that way, whatever works for you. But download this template so that you can actually start working on it, see what it looks like, and start plugging it in. So that has a link down below, so make sure that you get that. That's going to be your step number 1, actually doing the work. Because if up until now you have been watching these videos and you have not been actually doing it, then that needs to start today. That is how you keep it going, is by actually starting. So you can even pause this right now. I will not be offended. You can pause this or just keep listening. Download that sheet, print it out, and start writing that list. It could be the list for today. It could be just everything you're brained up, right? Go back to part 1 if you do not know what I'm talking about. So that is the step 1. Actually put the things in the list. Now, this is only good for one day. It's a 1-page sheet. You're going to need to print a few more pages, 30 perhaps. And then staple them together, put them in a binder, whatever works for you. You could print them off like half size if that works for you, and do 2 per sheet, and then you only have like 15 pages. Even better, bind them up, keep them with you. So that's how you do the first thing. Second thing is you are going to need to put a reminder in your calendar or your phone to actually do this, because this is how we create new habits, right? We remind ourselves to actually do them. So you can pick up your phone and type it in there in your calendar, make a new entry, put a new reminder, write out to-do list, or make schedule at a time that is either the night before, which I recommend the most. So say you go to bed at 10:30, 10:20, reminder, write out my list for tomorrow, okay? So then, because I know that you look at your phone right before you go to bed. So you are going to want to put that in your phone as your reminder right before you go to bed, so that you can get all of those things out of your head, right? And this will make you be able to sleep way better when all of those things are out of your head and you're not having to think about them as you fall asleep. So do it the night before, If you forget or if that doesn't work for you, do it first thing in the morning, right when you wake up, or as you're having your morning, breakfast or your coffee. Have that as the time that you write out this list, because that's something you're doing anyway. You typically just need, one hand to drink or eat, and so use your other hand to write out your list. Okay, so that is second way that you keep it going, is have that reminder and that set time that you actually do it. Third way, recruit a friend. Because when you are held accountable for stuff and when you know that you have to answer to someone else, that is when you are actually going to do it much more likely, right? You know that if you're supposed to go to the gym in the morning, it's not happening unless your friend is like meeting you there and you're like, oh, right, I can't let my friend down. Same kind of thing. So recruit a friend. This could be another mom friend. This could be a relative. This could be your spouse, whatever. Recruit someone else to do this with you. You just say, hey, I'm trying this new thing where I'm getting a whole lot of things done and I need somebody to help keep me accountable. Will you be my accountability friend or partner? And they will probably say, yeah, sure. What are you talking about? And then you can tell them all about it, have them download the sheets and do it with you. So when there are two of you, it is so much more likely to happen, right? Now, you'll want to have this at least, keep this going for 60 days. Because before then, I know the old adage is 21 days and it's a new habit. It is not true. That has been scientifically debunked. And so you need to keep doing something for longer to actually make it work. So those are 3 ways that you can keep this going long term to keep your list from growing and growing to shrinking and shrinking and actually getting done every day, and having your stress level go down, your overwhelm level go down, so that you are more able to spend that time where you want to spend it, which is usually with your family and with your kids, and not feel guilty when you have these other things, right? So those are those 3 tips. If you have not watched the previous 3 parts, go back and do that now. This will make a whole lot more sense. And I would love to chat with you and help you keep going with this. So if you want me as your accountability partner, awesome. That is totally doable. And you can just click that link down there to schedule a call with me. And we can talk about how I can be your accountability partner and help you through this and in other areas of your life, so that you can make that time with your family count, make the time with your kids matter. And that is it for today's Mom Help Monday. Again, Kirsten Reeder, founder of the Vibrant Mom Society. So happy that you are here and can't wait to chat with you. So click below, download your worksheet, and then click and schedule that call with me. I look forward to chatting with you soon. Bye.